The next commands help us install programs on Kali Linux. So the great thing about the Linux environment is that there's repositories of all these applications that you can install on Linux. And all you have to do is run a command that connects to these repositories, and then it's going to download and install those files. And that command is apt in the Kali Linux environment, but other Linux environments use yum. So you say sudo apt install and then whatever application you're going to install. For example, one of the applications we're going to use later on is for steganography, and that's called steghide. So just running this one line of command is going to install that application. Some applications are downloaded directly from the web in the DEB format. In order to unpackage and install these files, we need to use the dpkg dpackage command. So we'd say sudo dpackage-i to install the Nessus installation. Additionally, some tools need to actually be made after they are downloaded, and that's using the sudo make install. So to remove these programs, we just do the reverse. So if you're uninstalling something that you used with apt-get, you just say sudo apt remove, and then the application you're going to remove, which is steghide in the previous slide. To remove those that you have depackaged, you can say dpackage-l and then pipe that with grep nessus, which means we're going to look for the Nessus installation. And then we'll use sudo dpackage-p nessus to remove the Nessus tool. If you want to undo something that you did with make, you just say sudo make uninstall. Additionally, a few other commands that are vital as you go about learning more about cybersecurity is networking. And there's more than just these commands, but these are some of the key ones we'll be talking about. So ping allows us to check if a site exists. So for example, if we pinged google.com or even a specific IP address, we would get a response. And usually when we ping a site, we get an IP address back. So that's one way to figure out what the IP address of a server is. The ifconfig command allows us to see what our IP address is and the related information associated with that so that we can be able to better network with whatever we need to do with our specific IP address. The netstat command allows us to look at network connections and other connection statistics as well as routing tables, which we will be using at a later point in this class. So take a minute, pause this video, ping a website of your choice, and answer the following questions. All right, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and ping a site. We'll use YouTube. And as you can see, it returns an IP address. It also returns how many milliseconds it takes for each request to be returned. If I want to stop this, I can just do Control-C. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead and copy this IP address, and then I'll go to the browser and I can paste it here. If I enter that, you'll notice it will take us to Google, which actually owns YouTube. Some sites will actually take you to their direct site. Others, it will take you to the parent site of those sites. Other sites will actually completely block your access to running a ping command, so you'll just get no response whatsoever. The last thing that I have here are more useful tips for you. There are a bunch of keyboard shortcuts that you can use in the terminal. I'm not going to go over these. You can actually just pause the video and then read these to see what those shortcuts are. Thanks for watching my video. Feel free to click the links here to watch the next video of the playlist, continue to the next playlist, or subscribe.